All right, so we have another episode. No, we're in the episode 8 of our Mentora podcast. So for today, I'll be hosting together with Mentor Shan. So wala tayong script ngayon, ano? More of casual conversation lang, ano? So I think our main topic today is all about applied AI for businesses.
Mm-hmm.
This is for clarity before automation.
Yes.
So this episode kasi helps founders, freelancers, and business owners understand how to apply AI in a way that supports clarity, and sustainable growth. So instead of chasing trends, ang conversation natin will focus on the practical use
Yeah.
of AI. So yun, Sean, kamusta? Kamusta bro?
Okay naman, no? So it's nice to be back here in the playground, and
Yes, so
it always feels at home every
Mhm.
time I'm here. Sa playground.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to share our insights
Yes,
about
oo.
this emerging topic today.
Right. When was your last visit nga dito? Last year, di ba?
Yeah, I think last December I actually
December. Okay.
nag-shoot ako for an ads.
For the ads. Oo.
yeah.
Hindi yata tayo nagkita noon, ano?
Oh yeah.
Siguro a quick intro lang to our audience, no? Sige, so maybe you can tell your backstory muna, Sean, and what do you do now? No?
Okay. So backstory gaano ba ka-back to?
Yung very quick lang na
Okay,
pang
very
ano,
quick.
yan.
So, siguro-
Summary lang. Executive summary, yan.
Executive summary. Siguro, I'm a graduate from a Bachelor of Communications,
Right.
Arts in Communication. So, I worked for several years in the pharmaceutical marketing industry. So, I was a medical representative. I'm not sure kung pwede magbanggit ng pero basta yung top one.
Right.
Si Ingat,
Oo.
yun.
Alam na natin yan. Oo.
So, I worked there for several years, and then I transitioned to online work. So, sa freelancing, as a copywriter and a multimedia artist.
How many years ago is this?
I started nung pandemic.
Okay.
Kasi talaga-
2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
So, parang side hustle lang kasi nga wala akong magawa sa bahay. So, as a person na gusto ko parating nagagamit yung energy ko. So,
That's
I am
right,
looking
oo.
for things to do.
Things to do.
And so, I started freelancing way back 2020. And then, yeah, tuloy-tuloy na siya until now. So, I actually, right now, I'm a registered digital marketing consultant. And
Right,
a
wow.
community builder and a SaaS founder as well. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesado ako dun sa dun sa tatlong 'yon.
Okay.
But actually, una muna dun sa freelancing. Ano
Okay.
yung main field of expertise mo sa freelancing na ginagawa?
So right now, may main talaga. So kumbaga yung superpower ko on the freelancing side is really on the strategy.
Strategy.
So I'm
Oo.
a strategist talaga. And
General business strategies to.
yeah,
Talking about.
yeah.
Okay.
But I focus more on the market talaga ng mga emerging technologies. I had some clients with Web3 or the blockchain industry.
Okay.
So yun talaga, I've been working with them for I think more than almost 4 years, no.
Okay.
I become part of a lot of communities and mga malaking organizations din, both
Right.
local and global organizations.
When you say strategies of blockchain, meaning more of product development?
More on marketing.
Sa
strategies
marketing.
talaga.
I see.
Sa marketing talaga. Kasi I was a copywriter. So, of course, as a copywriter, it includes 80% of strategy versus the actual copy.
Correct, right.
So, yeah. So, doon ako nag-focus kasi, studying about the market, studying about the movement, the trends, doon talaga ako. So, yun yung parang na-enjoy kong gawin.
Right.
But aside from that, of course, I started with multimedia.
Oo.
So, I started as a podcast, video, and audio editor.
Yeah. Ang dami
graphic
mong hats,
designer. Yeah. So, talagang doon ako nagsimula. Sabi ko,
Oo.
kung saan may pera, doon.
Yeah,
Habulin
yeah.
natin yun di ba?
Oo.
Saan tayo kumikita. So, started from there. And then eventually, right now, I focus more on consulting na.
Consulting na,
Yes.
oo. And then you mentioned you also do community building, no?
Mm.
Alam ko naman kung anong sagot dyan pero ano ba yung community that you are currently, I would say, you're one of the leaders if not the founder, tama?
Yeah. So right now, I'm the co-founder of PH Business Network.
Okay.
So our community is focused on members under the MSME, so micro, small, medium enterprises.
Okay, okay.
So talagang when we say micro, talaga yung mga small, yung mga nagbebenta ng fishball.
Yeah, talagang
Ganon
super
talaga.
micro.
May
Oo.
ganong level, no? Yung magbebenta ng mga tilapia sa palengke, ganon.
Okay, okay.
And then to the medium
Okay,
enterprises. So,
okay.
and of course, here in the Philippines, we have seen the need of community for this type of audience. Kasi
Right.
if you don't know, 98% of business owners in the Philippines is under the MSME. So
MSME,
based on
that's
PTI,
correct, yeah. Oo.
So imagine mo, that's a big number.
Yes.
And they have small support. No?
Correct,
On a
correct,
community level. So
Right.
we decided to actually started that 2 years ago. No, and right now we currently have 165,000 plus
Yeah.
members already.
Ang dami,
counting.
oo.
Yeah, and it's an exponential growth for a community talaga na organic lang. We
Right,
never
right.
run ads for it. So talaga it's really out of value and
Right,
organic.
right. So I'm sure marami kayong mga parang kasi Facebook, we're talking about a Facebook group,
Facebook,
no?
yes.
But you also have in-person
Yes, we have a lot
activities.
of in-person activities. We started with our breakfast clubs.
Okay.
So mga meet-up siya na mixer. Talagang walang identification kung kung may business ka na ba, wala pa. Basta it's a goal to really meet up people who have that desire to actually create meaningful connections.
Correct. Oo.
So
So
ganun
yun,
lang.
check it out. Ano ba, may qualification ba mag-join dyan?
Wala, no? Our
PBN?
Facebook group is totally free, no? Of course, bawal lang toxic, bawal lang pasaway.
Yes.
So,
marami pa rin ba? Marami pa rin.
Sobrang dami kong experience, bro, no? And sobrang dami, no? Minsan may mga hindi mo yung na-expect mo matatanda pa.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's part, no? Kasi
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
dealing with human beings and
Correct.
emotions as well.
Right.
So, but yeah, no, we have those kind of events, and right now, actually, I'm currently planning for our annual events as well. So,
Okay, good.
workshops, learning talaga ng mga workshops din, talaga na particular, talaga to help MSME.
Yeah.
Yung iba doon, hindi pa marunong paano mag-register ng negosyo.
Okay.
Yung iba doon,
Paano
hindi
nga?
marunong mag-accounting,
Okay.
mag-marketing,
Right.
paano pagganahin yung operations. No?
Okay.
So, all those things we would want to cover up. Talagang para yung mga negosyanteng na nasa ganong sector, they can have the access to that kind of resources.
Right.
Yun.
Alright. So, ibig sabihin, sila na mismo, ibig sabihin, within the members, sila na yung nagtutulungan when it comes to...
Yes, yun yung kagandahan doon. Kasi
Oo.
we just started it, no? Nung nag-start kami October 2023, kami lang tagasagot sa mga tanong nila, kami lang yung nagpo-provide ng value.
Right.
And then, no transactions at all. Talagang just purely giving support and value. And then, the members eventually emulate it. At sila na yung, it becomes a culture. And then, nabuhay na siya on its own. Na kahit minsan kami din na kami makipag yung members na yung mismo, pati sila na rin yung nagpupulis sa mga pasaway.
Yes. So,
Yun, so,
that's good, though. So yun, ang daming ni mentor siya, no? Ang daming mga ganap sa buhay.
Yeah.
Pero if there's one thing na you'd like to be, known for or as a go-to person, anong niche talaga ang you're really positioning yourself?
Right now, talagang I'm trying to build my personal brand to.
Okay.
So, with regards to expertise on a particular industry, I would like to focus on or want to be known for in the artificial intelligence.
AI. Which
talaga.
is pretty much our main topic ngayon.
Yes, no. So talagang yun talaga kasi unang-una I've come from the blockchain eh.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's part of the emerging technology, but
Right.
of course blockchain is still a long way to go pa, no? I know it's really it has a long way to go. Kahit nga sa kongreso natin nakabinbin pa rin siya.
Right.
Hanggang ngayon. So marami pagdadaanan pa sa blockchain, but right now ang pinaka nandyan na is si AI, no? And
Si AI. Kasi hindi na siya future.
nandyan na siya.
Nasa
It's
present
really
na
there
siya,
na.
di ba?
Yes.
Oo. And people, siguro in our level, sanay na tayo gumamit siguro ng AI, no? Pero marami pa ring tao ngayon ang na-overwhelm, no?
Yes.
Doon sa AI. So everyone is talking about AI tools, and siguro if I am a beginner and I'd like to, utilize and start at least yung ano ba yung first thing that I should do for me to start learning AI, and how can it help me, probably in the lens of a business owner, no?
Okay, so that's a nice question kasi right now, kahit ako na-overwhelmed pa rin ako eh. Kasi almost every day, just for information, may bagong AI tool or technology din lumalabas. No, every day yan. Kasi it's really hype right now. And for business owners who actually don't even understand it,
Yeah.
it's quite most overwhelming.
Right.
Di ba? So, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, if you're doing your business, tapos whether you're in the traditional sector, brick and mortar ka man, or you're in the digital space, no, it doesn't matter eh. Ang importante kasi, in all things that we try to onboard ourselves with, awareness muna of the need.
The need, what's the pain point? What's your pain
Bakit mo
point?
siya kailangan?
Right.
Unang-una, ba't mo siya kailangan gamitin? So, ang tanong kasi doon, okay, there's AI, kailangan ko ba siya for my business? Is it something that I have to actually learn? No? And then, you assess where you are right now. So, magsisimula ka, okay, wala akong kaalam-alam, zero knowledge, I'm from the scratch. Ngayon, ano ba yung mga problema or challenges ko?
Yeah.
Whether that would be personal or that would be on your business side.
Ako, for example, so I'll start a business. And ang unang-unang tanong is, say I want to sell something, a physical product, okay? So, ang alam ko kasi, ang knowledge ko, kunyari, I'm trying to be somebody, no?
Sige.
I'm trying to be somebody na nag-start pa lang at wala masyadong knowledge sa business. Alam ko how to sell is, una, I can utilize Facebook,
Social media.
Create content, social media. Another thing is create, say, a website. No? Yan yung mga past technologies, which is sadly even today, hanggang up to this day, hindi pa rin nila ini-implement. Surprisingly. Okay. So siguro let's start with that. I have a website and content. How can I utilize an AI tool for me to help, start selling?
To start selling. Okay.
Yes.
So there's a lot of ways, no? Right now we have a lot of AI tools out there.
Okay.
So ang tanong kasi, okay, good thing na na-mention mo that you have the website, may social media ka na.
Yeah.
The next step would be, or the goal would be for you to be able to sell out. Ngayon kasi, ang tanong ko muna kasi dyan is, ano na yung ginagawa mo?
Correct.
What are you currently doing?
Say I started doing content,
Okay.
Writing out content, and ang common na ginagawa ng mga tao is just to feature kung ano yung product na binibenta nila, no? Sa digital marketing kasi, again, this is a broad topic, diba?
Sige, go lang ako dyan.
Probably we can start with that.
Okay.
Sa digital
Sige,
marketing.
You're trying to utilize already digital marketing.
Yes.
Ngayon, with regards to digital marketing, doon natin pwedeng ipasok si AI.
And how can I
Of course, titingnan natin ngayon, ano na ba yung mga digital marketing na initiatives na ginagawa? So, for example, content creation.
Right.
Now, if before, ako, personally, I'm a copywriter and content writer din ako. I'm writing scripts also for my clients before, no? So, manual talaga yun. Like, I really have to do the research and make a script out of nowhere.
Yeah, as in from,
Out of scratch. Talaga. Out of your pure knowledge base talaga.
Exactly.
No?
Yeah.
And then you have to do a lot of research.
Right.
But right now, there's a lot of LLMs or mga learning language models na tinatawag natin.
Right.
Na available na.
Okay.
And that's for free. No, you have the free usage for it. So nandun na si ChatGPT.
Okay, so ChatGPT, yes.
Si Claude, that's my favorite one.
Okay.
Si Gemini, si Grok. No?
Grok, okay.
May DeepSeek pa and other LLMs, no?
Yeah.
But yeah, doon tayo sa pinaka-patok ngayon at ChatGPT at may pinakamura pag gusto mo mag-premium, no? So, for as low as 300 pesos, you can get pro access na.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So you have to familiarize with those tools.
Right.
For you to be able to utilize it well, dun sa current initiatives na meron ka na. So, may digital marketing ka na, you're doing content creation. Now, how are you going to use AI for your content creation? Definitely. Now, before, bigyan ko na lang ng example. I'm a content creator myself. No? So, dati, I have to write, talagang rack my brain half a day or even one whole day to actually create a script for a 1.5 minute na
video. Yeah.
So, imagine that time took for me to actually conceptualize.
Correct.
Paano ko yung hook pa lang,
Right,
no?
right.
Yung body and then yung call to action.
Mindful ka pa dun sa grammar, kung tama ba yung grammar
Exactly.
mo. Oo.
Tapos kasama pa din yung pag-record mo ng video and
Right,
everything, no?
right.
So, right now, actually, I can confidently say na nakakapag-shoot ako ng bulk contents in one sitting.
Once, yeah, okay.
So,
Meaning,
when
say,
we
half
say
day,
about-
ganyan.
half a day. So, right now, I'm recording like 20 to 30 videos in 2 hours because of AI.
Because of AI.
Yes.
So, just to clarify, we're talking about muna yung what is the content. Of course, you're gonna write the content, etc.
Yes.
So, dun sa videos that you're talking about, how many videos again? Around
Around 20. Sabihin
20
natin 20
video.
for the
So,
conservative.
ibig sabihin, you were able to generate 20 scripts of that video in just one sitting because of AI.
Exactly. And of
Okay.
course, hindi naman siya yung out of nowhere binigay sa'yo ni AI. You're still the one to actually prompt.
Okay.
When we say prompt, it provide the
Right.
value. So prompting is one of the hottest feature or hottest skills right today that
Right,
you have
right.
to learn if you're someone starting in the AI, AI industry.
Right,
So,
right.
yun. So, balik tayo dun sa digital marketing strategies. On content creation, you can actually generate, multiple scripts in just one sitting.
Right, right.
In a few minutes, just provide the right prompts, just provide the right words and the right direction, and then the AI will do it for you.
Right, right. Siguro, i-detail ko pa ng mas
Sige.
detailed.
Sure.
Sabihin, like you mentioned, ChatGPT, gagawa ka ng account, kung meron kang email, use your email as your username. If you have the fund, pwede kang magbayad ng Pro.
Yeah.
Ano bang difference ng Pro and yung non-Pro or basic?
Good question. Kasi pag gumamit ka na ng AI, it actually takes AI credits na tinatawag. So para siyang coins
Right.
or para siyang mga, kumaga, nauubos siya every
Okay.
time that you're using the AI. And it's been replenished. For ChatGPT, I think it's around 6 to 8 hours para ma-replenish yung bago mong AI
credits,
credits.
yeah,
Kung pag naubos mo na yun, you have to really wait 6 to 8 hours para makapag-generate ulit ng...
Right. Ibig sabihin, every time nag-ask ka ng question or nagbigay ka ng prompt,
It's consuming
nagko-consume
AI
yung credits ni
Yes.
So kung naka-basic ka, mabilis maubos.
May bilis siya maubos. So
Okay.
very limited siya. Now, pag
Okay.
nag-pro ka, mas marami yung AI credits mo, pero nauubos pa din.
Nauubos pa din.
Yes.
Okay. So hindi talaga siya unlimited na
Meron tayong
prompting
unlimited AI credits, pero I think
Mas higher tier
mas higher tier na talaga
ng
siya.
plans. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
For
So,
enterprise level na siya.
enterprise level. So yan, nakapag-set up ka, naka-basic man or pro, then you mentioned prompting, no? Of course, sa AI kasi, may understanding din, and how I use it is that bibigyan mo rin siya ng parang full context of who you are, di ba? Probably your brand voice before
Yes.
right away,
Yeah.
asking for a specific, question.
Yep.
Di ba? So may ganun ding strategy. And I think, if we're gonna talk about it, mahabang kwentuhan yun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pero it's quite interesting. It's very important kasi
Yes.
the way you actually prompt
Yeah.
AI, yun din yung ipoprovide niya na results.
Correct.
Ako, I always tell this to whenever I talk about AI. Na if you give it shit, it will provide you shit.
Yeah. Garbage in, garbage out. Yan.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, kung magtataka ka pangit ng script mo, maybe kasi yun yung pinrovide mo ng script. So, yan.
Alright, so again, one of our takeaways here is that nandun pa lang tayo kasi we're talking about the full aspect ng business, diba?
Yeah.
And one of the aspects ng business, especially as a starting business, is really focus on sales and marketing. And like Sean mentioned, we can utilize AI by helping us accelerate yung ating pag-generate ng copy, ng scripts, probably yung copy ng website mo. Later on, your email marketing.
Yeah.
You can also utilize that for your brand,
business,
for your
yeah.
business.
By the way, bro, if ever na hindi na natin babalikan yung prompt, I actually created a prompt framework
Okay.
na
Okay.
I'm willing to give it for all our audience for
Ayun.
free.
Yeah, that's a good,
Kung sino man yung, I think mag-comment na lang sila ng word na prompt tapos
Yeah, sige,
send their way na.
Comment na lang tayo ng word na prompt. Meron naman tayong team dyan who can help us.
Yeah.
By the way, team, if there are questions, let us know while we are doing this.
For
Kasi
me,
we're doing...
talagang I actually consolidated different frameworks. And yun yung magandang baseline
Okay.
for prompting para mas ma-prompt
Teka,
na mas maayos.
ako na yung unang magko-comment baka.
I'll give it for free. So it's an ebook naman na nagawa ko.
Okay. That's good. So yun, marami ring ebook si Mentor Shan, ano? At saka mga digital products. And again, we appreciate that you provide it for free.
Yeah.
Really to help us, to help up yung mga, mga MSME na audience natin, ano. Okay, so that's one, ano. And okay, so tapos na tayo sa sales. So, di ba, nakakabenta na ako,
Okay.
etc. Ang next step na kasi niyan yung sa back office side na, di ba? Yung
Okay.
mismong order fulfillment, service fulfillment, and what have you. So, ang isang challenge kasi sa productivity is how can you be able to be effective and efficient dun sa tasks mo, no? Talk about service delivery, admin task, and what have you. Ano bang mga platforms sa AI ang available in the market so it can help you
For productivity.
for productivity, for process automation, etc. Yon.
So marami din. Actually, there are a lot of mga CRMs
Okay.
or mga project management tools out there na you can actually use it right now, no?
Right.
For free. So one of my favorite is Notion. So
Notion, yeah.
Notion AI. It's already an AI tool, no?
Okay.
Actually, ako right now, si Notion, pinaprompt ko na lang kung ano yung gusto kong work template. Siya na yung gagawa ng template, no?
Okay.
Like, ito yung gusto ko, ito yung team members ko, ito yung task namin, ganito yung paki-set up.
Wow.
So, sineset up
Ganun
na,
ang
si
kabilis.
Notion na yung gumagawa nun.
Okay.
Siya na yung naglalagay ng filter, ng drop-down button,
Okay.
status, and everything, no?
Right.
Tapos, of course, may human in the loop pa rin. Naman.
Okay.
Of course, syempre, kailangan may tumatrabaho ang tao doon. Pero, I mean, yung paggawa nun, hindi na siya yung kailangan mo pang isipin kasi minsan doon tayo na-stuck eh. Yung, paano ba gumawa ng template para sa business ko? Ganito. Alam mo, may fishbowlan ako or may cafe ako. How am I going to track the
sales,
the performance of my team members, the sales, the ins and outs for the HR, for the accounting, all departments or parts of the business. You can actually put that into one platform and totally free.
Si Notion pala, no? I think the last time I used Notion was about 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Pero super nice na ni Notion.
Hindi ko na nabalikan eh. So,
ako rin personally, ngayon ko lang din siya na-appreciate kasi talagang hindi pwedeng hindi ako nagtatrack ng personally, I'm tracking myself, no? Whatever I'm doing on a
mga
daily
tasks,
basis.
calendars, etc.
Kasi maganda siya na for productivity, it's very important that you measure things na ginagawa mo for the business. If it's not measured, it's not scalable.
Correct.
So,
what you don't measure, you cannot improve. Yeah.
Exactly. So, using this kind of tools is actually very useful for that particular purpose. No? And of course, eventually it adds up to your productivity kasi nakikita mo yung task, nakikita mo rin saan ka nagkukulang, ano pa yung pending, ano pa yung ano. It helps you, no, to be more productive.
Right. Oo. But again, yung binabanggit ni Sean dito is that alam ko might be really overwhelming sa iba, no?
Yeah, oo.
Sabihin na natin na let's siguro step back tayo a little bit.
Okay.
So, if walang AI, pwede pa rin natin magamit si Notion, correct?
Yes,
Ibig
definitely.
sabihin, it can be, say, lahat ng mga customers mo, it can be your database of your customer, di ba? It can be yung mga tasks na mo for the day, yung mga to-do list, pwede mong gawin siyang to-do list.
Yes.
Tama, no? If I'm right, you can create templates na mga ganon. But again, similar to writing, if wala kang help ng AI, gagawin mo siya from scratch. Hindi mo alam ngayon kung tama ba yung structure na ginawa mo because ginawa mo lang siya based on your own intuition, di ba? But with the help of AI, sabi mo nga, si Notion, ipaprompt mo lang siya, give me a template, say, to monitor my employees, the productivity of my employees. So, gagawa na siya ng template for you. If-follow mo na lang siya once it is done.
Yep.
Ayun. So,
maganda pa dun, bro, no? Aside from the templates and everything else, pwede mo rin siyang paggawa ng SOPs.
Okay, standard operating procedures.
Yes, no, that's very important for
Oo.
businesses, no? Kasi
Correct.
kung wala kang system,
Mm.
no, it's a chaos, no?
Right.
So, kahit pagano ka basic yung negosyo mo,
Mm.
no, the systems will actually make it work.
Mm.
No, if you don't if everything else fails a business mo, the system will save you. So, napakahalaga ng SOP sa negosyo. So,
Right.
with the help of, those kind of productivity or management tools, no, meron ka ng basihan na ito na yung susundan ko step by step.
Right. Anong platform ang ma-recommend mo when it comes to SOPs?
Notion AI din.
Si Notion din?
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course, hindi naman ako biased sa Notion, no? Pero kasi it's something that I actually am using right now and very effective siya. Pero meron din ClickUp.
Yeah.
May mga
Airtable,
ClickFunnels,
may Airtable.
Although si Airtable kasi more on data management talaga siya. Yeah. But si Notion kasi parang nag-all-in-one na siya eh.
Yeah.
You can even chat with your community members using Notion.
Meron ng chat ngayon?
Yes.
Okay.
Pwede na kayo mag-chat doon.
So, sorry, going back sa SOPs. For example, SOP for a cafe operations, no? Paprompt ko si Notion, ano yung ibibigay niya sa'yo exactly? As
Okay.
like essay type of
Yes.
SOP.
Oo. So may may step by step siyang guide.
Okay.
So halimbawa, for example, syempre maraming itataas si AI, kaganda din kay AI magsasuggest sa iyo.
Right.
Na do you want me to do this and do that? Kasi
Okay.
hindi ko nakita sa prompt mo. Baka gusto mong i-add to.
Right.
To improve your template, something like that. So halimbawa, cafe business owner ka, wala ka pa talagang SOP. Pwede mo pagawa kay AI 'yon.
Right.
So either pwede kay Notion or pwede rin naman sa mga sinabi nating LLMs kanina, kay ChatGPT pwede din. Pero you can do it inside Notion na.
Inside Notion na. Okay. Yeah.
Dagdag ko pa kasi baka yung iba overwhelming. Ako na-overwhelmed kasi ako sa Notion before. Kasi ang dami namang pipindot din dito, parang ang daming tabs, ganun. No? So ako medyo biased ako dati sa Google Workspace.
Google
Workspace. Kasi lahat merong Google Workspace, di ba?
Yeah, may Gmail na siya, may email na siya, may calendar, may docs, may sheet, etc.
Kaya ang kagandahan doon, bro, kasi ito recently lang, I studied applied AI business din sa one of our academies here in the Philippines. No?
Okay.
Tinuro sa amin doon na, do you know that Gemini already provides, is already integrated in Google Workspace?
Yeah, Gemini, yes.
So, si Gemini naman yung AI ni Google.
Right.
So, kagandahan nun, dati sa lahat ng SOP ko, ginagawa ko lang siya sa Google Doc. Lahat ng ginagawa kong copy, write-ups, Google Doc ko lahat.
Google Doc. Through the help of Gemini. Wala pa si Gemini.
Wala pa si Gemini.
Okay.
Ngayon, nakagandahan, no? Dahil si Gemini integrated na siya sa Google Workspace, you can actually prompt inside Google Doc to actually create you a copy, an email cover, or even SOPs or whatever. No, ganun din sa spreadsheet, no, sa Excel. Gusto mo hindi mo na kailangan i-memorize yung mga formula.
Pwede na siya
pwede ba just prompt yung formula. Kailangan ko ng costing for my cafe. Ganito. Ito yung mga ingredients ko. Ito yung mga presyo, gastos, and expenses.
Right.
Siya nagagawa ng template.
Right.
At formulated na yan.
Yun naman si Gemini na, no? And again, one of the advantages ni Gemini kung Google Workspace
mas lesser
ecosystem,
lesser techie. Hindi ka talaga techie person. I suggest Gemini.
Yeah, let's go back nga dun sa LLMs, no. Sabi mo kanina may Claude, may Grok, we have the Gemini, GPT. Ano mga differences ng mga iyon in terms of the practical use, or pare-pareho lang ba sila o what?
Pare-pareho lang naman silang language learning models. So all those models are learning from the usage of the users.
Right.
So it learns from the way it's being prompted and being provided the information. Pero of course, ako lang personal takeaways ko to on how I differentiate the usage for it. No?
Right.
So if you're a coder, developer, programmer, or even a writer, yung merong nagre-requires ng deep research.
Right.
So I would suggest si Claude.
Si Claude.
Si Claude talaga.
Yun ang parang somehow de facto standard
Yeah,
na.
oo. So mas mahal, siya actually pinakamahal
Mas magaling siya sa ganon.
Yes. Okay. Lalo na sa mathematical algorithms, one of the best talaga si Claude. No? So mas mas advanced yung level niya pagdating sa
sa
pagiging conversational language model. But for mga beginners, beginner-friendly, and si ChatGPT.
Yeah. Actually,
So,
ngayon, yan yung parang kumbaga sa branding, yan yung Coca-Cola, di ba?
yes, kumbaga, everyone uses ChatGPT.
Right,
If you're
right,
not, parang nasang ka.
Oo,
Ganun.
correct.
So, kung beginner ka tapos hindi mo naman kailangan talaga ng mga heavily research mathematical algorithms and programming,
Right.
I suggest you use ChatGPT kasi it's
Right,
very
right.
well naman.
Right. Though may mga mathematical rin si
Meron
ChatGPT.
Meron na rin, yes.
Pero ang sinasabi nga nila is mas somehow
with regards to accuracy siguro
mas
na lang.
nag-evolve si Claude ng,
Yeah, oo.
ng mas accurate. Oh.
And ako I always, dahil nga, when I started way back 3 years ago on using AI,
Oo.
talagang kino-compare ko talaga yung responses.
Correct.
So I have that kind of, na i-compare ko itong, gagawa ko ng copy for this
Nag-aaway-aaway ba sila?
Oo, tapos kino-compare ko talaga, sabi ko, sino yung nakakakuha ng best instruction ko. So syempre, doon ko nire-rate yung mga
Right.
LLMs. Right. So for me, top 1 si Claude.
Claude, okay.
Formula naman, as a copywriter.
Oo.
Yun. So, ang galing niya kunin yung brand voice ko
Okay, yeah.
and yung instructions.
Okay.
Si ChatGPT, humahabol naman. Humahabol siya. Pero of course, si ChatGPT kasi limited yung kanya pang knowledge based kasi it's open AI.
Oh, yeah.
So, hindi siya connected sa internet
Okay.
before. Pero today, yes.
Yeah,
Connected
nag-ano
na
na
siya sa
siya.
web.
Oo.
No?
Meron na siyang deep research, diba?
Yes, may web na siya. No?
Oo.
Tapos si Gemini naman, right now, nag-evolve ngayon si Gemini just this year.
Oo nga eh. Oo.
Just this year. So, dahil pumutok yung nano banana nila, yung image creation nila, no?
So, may video, na rin,
May video
diba?
na rin, si
Oo.
Sora, no? Talagang as a VU pala, no? So, nagkakaroon na ng depende sa level of gamit.
Right.
No, pag mga image creation, video, AI ang gusto mo, you can go for Gemini. Well, ngayon naman, kasi I recently attended a Google discussion sa Makati, and sinabi nila na si Gemini ngayon, may capability na siya to actually extract data from your Google Workspace.
Your current mga docs
Kung
doon,
nasa Google Drive ka.
emails mo, ganyan.
Yes, kaya niya na. No, sa email mo. May chatbot na si Gemini doon. May Gem na siya. Just click it. Siya na yung maghahanap ng email.
Oh, okay.
Any email na mayroon akong ganito, nandito yung TIN number ko.
Okay.
Yung billing ko nandito. So si Gemini na nun.
Nakakapag-crawl na siya ng information
Yes,
doon.
even sa Google Drive mo. Kung ano yung mga files na in-upload mo doon,
Correct.
may access na siya. Of
Galing.
course, it's still within the limits of data privacy pa din. So, you cannot access the Google Drive of other people naman.
Right. O kaya naman,
Sarili mo lang.
kumbawa naka Microsoft ka, di ba? Na 360. Hindi niya kaya
Outlook.
ma-access yun.
Hindi pwede yun. Hindi. So, within the boundaries lang ng sarili mong account. Pero ang kagandahan doon, dahil si Google ay isang malaking search engine sa internet.
Correct.
So, yung database ni Gemini, ganun din kalawak.
Right. Yun
Ang
yung,
problema,
yun yung
dahil sobrang
advantage
lawak
niya.
naman, nahihirapan ngayon siyang i-squeeze in.
Right,
Ako lang
right.
based on observation. So, I have to train and
Right,
paulit-ulit si
Right,
When you say
right.
train, you have to ask questions to refine yung sagot ng
niya.
AI.
Okay. When you say, you sabihin, at your first prompt pa lang, hindi right away can provide
Hindi siya ganun ka-accurate.
ka-accurate.
Oo.
So, dapat you have to train nga, no?
Yes.
Give information sa AI na as much information as you can so that mas accurate and mas valuable yung mabibigay
Yes.
niyang sagot.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Kasi tandaan natin, everyone, AI is a tool. It's not a means. So you don't have to hindi tayo dapat maging dependent on it. Na copy-paste, nag-prompt, copy-paste, post agad. Or
Right.
publish agad. Or execute agad.
Minsan
You have to
lumalabas
really
pa
check
yung
it.
yung side comment ni pag kinapi-paste mo, di ba?
Nakakahiya yung gano'n, di ba? Meron yung recent na di ba? On a public national TV.
Oo, pati
Nag-prayer lang siya, tapos yung dulo ng prayer
pinasa niya rin eh.
Di ba, would you like me to tweet this? Gano'n. Nakakahiya yung mga gano'n, no? So, talagang kailangan binabasa talaga na.
Right. Ayun, so again, ano ko lang yung part na yun, So, may mga kanya-kanya tayong, there's a lot of LLMs available in the market, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, etc. Siguro the best way to to really decide anong gagamitin mo is really try it, 'di ba? It's like you said, ang preference mo is Claude. Ako kasi ChatGPT mostly, no.
Yeah.
So, and sa ChatGPT kasi meron ding mga you can create your own custom
GPTs.
GPTs.
Yun din ang kagandahan ng ChatGPT, no? Dahil sa OpenAI siya ginagawa.
Correct. Halimbawa, may mga SOPs ka nga and pwede kang gumawa ng custom GPT specific sa SOPs. For example, SOPs ni Playground is specific. Then you can share that information amongst your team members so that they can ask questions about your internal SOPs.
Yes. Yung kagandahan doon.
Yeah. Pero yung iba wala pa niyan, ano? Yung ibang platforms?
Wala. Si
wala pa ng custom.
OpenAI yung may ganong capability.
Okay.
Although si DeepSeek, meron na rin siyang ganon.
Okay.
Oo, pero of course kasi nagkaroon ng mga data privacy issues si DeepSeek. So medyo hindi biglang nawala yung hype sa kanya, but it still has it's at par with ChatGPT.
Right. Ayun, so I hope marami tayo nakukuha, no? Pero I have some tumalon na agad tayo sa practical, which is gusto ko talaga tumatalon lagi sa practical Okay, so meron ding isang use case that we can talk about. Kanina, service delivery, no? Task management, productivity, and what have you. Tatalo naman tayo dun sa isa, which is the customer service and customer support.
Okay.
Ano? Anong mga practical applications na pwede natin magamit using AI in terms of solving mga customer service issues?
Yan. So, isa sa malaking part yan ng negosyo, customer service. Kasi kung wala yung customers natin, wala tayong business, no?
Correct.
So, one bad review, one mismanaged customer may affect the whole business talaga.
That's
in
correct.
general.
Yes.
So, AI has the capability to actually, we can use AI to actually help us on customer service in a lot of ways. Of course, kailangan nyo check nyo muna ano ba yung how do you handle your customer service. Kailangan meron na kayo.
Yeah. Well, iba-iba kasing nature ng business.
Diba?
Iba-iba ang requirement when it comes to customer service.
Yes, may ibang classifications din yan.
Right.
But right now, at least on a general note, the goal is to make sure that the customer are satisfied.
Yeah, happy,
Are happy.
Yeah.
So if that's the goal, you have to check in, okay, how are we going to make our customers happy and satisfied? So let's give a particular example for a particular business. So ako kasi based on my client na lang.
Okay.
I have this client na dental clinic. Dental clinic siya. So ako, I also have my own dentist.
Okay, yeah.
So monthly, I have to go back. And
so you're also a customer?
I'm a customer as well.
Yeah,
so I'm coming from both ends, no? So, ang malaking challenge with regards to the customer service ng mga dental clinics right now is yung follow-up. Diba?
Kasi halimbawa nagpa-check ka, di ba? Braces ka. Yeah. So may follow-up appointment.
Monthly adjustments yan, may cleaning, may mga treatments na ginagawa. And kadalasan, napapabayaan yun. Lalo na kapag si dentist, sabihin natin, on a monthly basis, meron siyang average of 50 to 100 patients on a monthly basis. So imagine mo, you have to manage all of it, each case of it, tapos mag-isa ka lang na dentista. Sabihin natin, nag-hire ka ng secretary mo. Pero yung secretary mo cannot actually talk to those 100 people at the same time.
Right, oo. O kung ma-handle man niya, too late na. Kasi yung response time niya mabagal.
Yung response, And alam naman natin na mga Pilipino, lalo na mga Pilipino, mainipin. Dahil nga mainit yung panahon sa atin. So pag hindi na na-reply, ayoko na dito.
Mga 5 minutes lang, hindi ka nag-reply, magagalit na sa'yo.
Ipopost ka na sa Facebook, magkaranta sa Twitter.
Right.
So imagine, if we can actually use AI to solve that particular problem, then that's a big win. For that particular dental clinic.
Yes.
Na, okay, kahit sabay-sabay yung 100 na yan mag-chat sa akin, masasagot namin yan via AI in one go.
Yeah. And yun, so how do we utilize AI then?
So right now, we have a lot of tools for automations and systems. Of course, it's quite technical na. Pero kagandahan na may mga available services na tayo dyan na we can actually avail. to actually help you on that. So,
Yeah.
may mga ganun tayong tools.
Yeah, yeah. Well, ang alam ko meron ka ring startup
Yeah.
'di ba?
Yeah, so that actually that yung startup ko right now, I started 3 months ago. I start up Smart Chat AI Philippines.
Smart Chat AI. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
our main goal is to really help B2B businesses, lalo na nasa healthcare industries,
Okay, okay.
to help them on their follow-up and customer management
Okay.
via AI. So si
AI.
Smart Chat po, kami po yung may first and only no, in the Philippines right now na two-way SMS AI-powered tool technology.
Okay, okay. When you say two-way, pwede siyang tumanggap ng response
Yes, may
from the
inbound
customer.
tsaka outbound siya.
Inbound, outbound.
Yes,
Okay.
hindi lang siya puro inbound, no?
Okay.
So the
okay.
customers or the patients can actually respond to the
Okay.
to the text message.
Okay. Tapos pwede rin mag-blast
Pwede rin tayo
message.
mag-blast message. So
Okay.
you can reach more customers or more leads or more patients at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yan.
Correct. Ang advantage kasi ng SMS is that hindi required ang Wi-Fi.
Internet.
Ang
yes.
internet,
Hindi siya
hindi required ang
internet-dependent.
data, no. So, as you know, marami pa ring Filipinos ang limited access sa
Yes.
data, no.
Oo. And ako, I mean, we did our research as well, no. Until now, 98% open rate pa rin ang SMS sa Pilipinas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And we're still the texting capital of the world. So
Okay,
it's a
okay.
quite good opportunity
Right.
na okay, kung may negosyo ka,
Okay.
might as well use their priority notification way of communication, which is
Right.
SMS pa rin.
Right. So yun, I think si Sean hindi lang siya nagtuturo ng AI, hindi rin siya user din ng AI. Meron pa siyang dinevelop na isang useful tool for Filipino businesses to help us out dun sa customer service, no. So again, going back to the use case, if I'm a dentist, gagawa lang ako ng account doon sa startup Smart AI,
Smart Chat AI.
Smart Chat AI, then I'll have my own my phone number na
Yes,
ma-assign.
so basically, ang kagandahan pa sa amin, done for you to, bro.
Okay.
So talagang when you would want to use our technology, we'll do everything for you.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Yung
so we'll
onboarding
set
kayo na, yan.
The setup kami na bahala.
Okay.
Doon kami na mag-training ng AI, ganon. And then we'll just launch it, no?
Right.
So the process will be of course we are telco compliant under Philippine Republic laws, no?
Right.
Na hindi pwede mag-send ng links, fraudulent messages.
Right.
We're compliant to that, no? Kasi we're partnered with our telecommunication companies here in the Philippines na compliant. So we have to be compliant as well. So kailangan ng SIM card nyo. And of course, yung SIM card natin, meron na tayong SIM card registration law.
Yeah.
It should be named under your business or under your name.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, you will be giving us your SIM card kasi we have our hardware.
Okay.
No, na doon namin nilalagay yung number nyo.
Yung number. All right. And then that number, you can now publish it to your
Yes.
digital footprints, no? Website, social media.
Yes, exactly. As your official
Official
contact
number.
Yes.
And then pwede ka na mag-text doon.
Yes, you will be accessing it through our dashboard. So meron kaming dashboard. So you can actually manually
Okay.
send and check the messages on your inbox doon.
Good. Oo. So from there, since this is a AI SMS, hindi mo kailangan ng 24/7 ng tao magmo-monitor nung customer
Yes,
service mo
exactly.
because of that. And then rin siya parang para siyang conversation,
Yep.
Hindi
Yun yung
siya
kaibahan,
yung-
hindi siya chatbot. Kasi
hindi siya
when we say
templated.
chatbot, it's templated answers eh.
Correct.
No? So you just have to, parang yes or no, ganun lang sagot niya.
Right,
So very
oo.
robot. But for, when we say AI-powered, it's conversationalist. Magtagalog ka, magtatagalog sa'yo si AI. Magbisaya ka, magbibisaya siya. So yun yung kagandahan doon. So it's
Good.
really, we're trying to humanize the experience for each customers.
Pero ngayon, wala pa tong voice, SMS pa.
Wala pa siyang voice.
Okay.
Yes.
Any plans? Ano yung mga future plans nyo dito sa...
Well, that would be the goal kasi although 14 years ago nag-launch si Google ng gano'n, no? Ng Google Call AI Assistant.
Right,
But
right.
of course, marami kasing data privacy issues yun.
Yeah,
So, hopefully, dumating tayo sa ganong point. But right
Yeah.
now, at least, we're happy to say that we're in the forefront of this innovation din here in the Philippines na o wala pa nakakagawa ng SMS AI powered na two-way. So at least dun we can start from there.
Oo nga, interesting, no? So check it out. Later on siguro i-announce natin how can they reach you, no? If they're
Thank you.
interested
Yes.
dun sa customer service. But siguro let's talk about yung mga yung mga etiquette when it comes to using AI, no? Kasi nga like you said, may data privacy.
Yes.
Syempre pag pag hindi tayo compliant sa data privacy, legally we are exposed, ano.
Yeah.
So ano ba yung how can small business owner use AI responsibly para hindi naman sila ma-expose ng ganun, ano?
Yeah, actually we have our US guidelines already for ethical use of artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Although dito sa Pilipinas wala pa tayong ganun. Although we always follow naman kung anong nasa
Sa
US.
US, oo.
But may mahaba siyang you can actually search it online naman. Ano yung mga US or particular guidelines for ethical use ng AI. But unang-una kasi basic ethics muna. So data privacy, dapat alam natin na all data of our information of our customers or clients should be kept confidential.
Correct.
So when we say that, isa sa mga very practice natin, kung may negosyo ka tapos may nangongolekta nga ng data from information from your customers, make sure na you don't feed it to AI.
Okay. Meaning hindi mo gagamitin yung information nila to feed sa mga LLMs.
Yes. You can use codes, you can use pseudonyms or alias.
Okay.
No, kasi of course, you're actually training the AI nga eh. Every time you use it, you actually provide information. So nagiging part siya ng knowledge base niya. So if imagine for example, lahat ng customers mo sa cafe mo. 'Di ba? Hihingi ka ng email address ng full name nila. Tapos if you feed mo dun sa AI, it becomes part of the system and it actually exposes their data.
Pero practically, do you think the people or businesses businesses who provide AI platforms can mitigate yung na yun?
Pwede naman kasi for example, although yung ganun namang klase, it's within your account lang. Within your account lang.
Yeah.
No, pero yun nga, we have to realize, for example, ito, based on Gemini lang, no? So, sa Gemini, kung naka-public account ka, which is yung free account nila, whether kahit mag-pro ka pa dyan, kung hindi ka enterprise level, your data is public.
Okay.
So, halimbawa, si Dennis Hilario, feed mo sa AI kung sino si Dennis Hilario. Siya yung owner ng The Playground PH and Cafe, something like that.
Right.
It becomes part of the knowledge base na ng AI nila.
Ng AI nila.
In
Public
general,
na yung information
public
na yan. Okay.
Unless enterprise level ka, kasi may enterprise level sa Gemini,
right.
na yung corporate lang, within the corporation lang yung knowledge base.
Okay.
Ayun. So, pwedeng ganun. But, not all LLMs ganun, ay ganun. Kaya sabi ko si DeepSeek, nagkaroon siya ng mga privacy issues because of that. And I think may nabalitaan din ako recently na si Grok is parang ibaban din dito sa Philippines, yes,
diba?
because of mga pornography issues naman.
Saka may mga options doon na mga unhinged na mga personalities ng chat, diba?
Yes.
And pag, easily yung mga minor can...
Exactly.
Can
and wala kasi siyang kahit pa sabihin natin na may terms and conditions for the usage, hindi naman nila natatrack properly.
Right. So it's really important we are also mindful pagdating sa
aware pa rin.
Awareness sa mga etiquette na yan.
Yes, yung basic ethics pa rin talaga eh. No? So if dati bawal to, hindi naman porkat may AI na pwede na. So yun pa rin naman yung panghahawakan natin.
That's true.
For ethical guidelines.
Siguro as a business owner also, dagdag ko lang din, especially if nasa e-commerce tayo, di ba? Meron namang directive ang National Privacy Commission na on a yearly basis dapat mag-register ka ng yung tinatawag na DPO, Data Privacy Officer within your organization, and meron kang data privacy compliant organization. So I think that's also a mandate.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng personal information and mag-store ng personal information. Part of the hinihingi dyan ni National Privacy Commission is that how long do you keep that information and how frequent do you archive information. Like for example, makikita mo yun sa mga marketplaces like Lazada, Shopee. If you look at the data, nakaano siya yung tawag din, hindi pinapakita yung full name, di ba? And then I think
asterisk lang.
every day yata or every week pinapurge nila yung data na yon. So it's important na again as lalo na sa e-commerce dapat mayroon ka rin ganung mga facilities compliance. So actually certificate na yun makukuha mo yun sa NPC. Every year dapat nire-renew yan.
Yun. Again, nice to know kasi very very important.
Oo. Ayun, let's talk about another thing, no? Siguro the use of AI naman when it comes to education, no? Probably in alignment dun sa what we do sa Mentora, no? Mentora kasi meron tayo, as we all know, we offer here mentorship, okay? What is the difference in terms of, say, using AI? Kasi part of the use case ng paggamit ng AI is to learn, di ba? Kasi marami kang questions pag may nakita kang isang information. Madali na magtanong ngayon before ginugoogle natin. Pag Google kasi ang problem is that you have to go through all the links and then read kung ano yung nandun sa pinoprovide ni Google. Pero ngayon, right away, sasagutin ka niya diba? And then there's also an issue sa mga AI yung tinatawag na hallucinations, diba? So how do we know if it's a hallucination or tama yung information na nakukuha natin kay AI?
So magandang question, no? I love that you actually asked that. So for the benefit of our audience, when you say hallucinating si AI, hindi siya yung nababaliw. Pero it seemed like nababaliw siya kasi nagiging delusional siya. So for example, I asked, can you describe Sean Sebastian? Tapos ang sinagot niya, Sean Sebastian is a multi-star awarded Hollywood actor. Ganyan. With hundreds of millions of fans and all over the world. Hallucination yan kasi hindi siya totoo. No? So, and minsan commonly, no, hindi lang siya minsan, kapag kulang kasi yung data provided for that particular question or task or prompt, nagha-hallucinate si AI.
It applies to most of the platforms.
Most of the platforms, yes. Pero ako personally, ang madalas kong mapansin na nag-hallucinate talaga is si Gemini.
Gemini.
At saka si ChatGPT.
Okay.
But again, on a certain level. Kaya it's very important to really provide the right prompt, the right information.
Right.
No, kasi at kailangan may certain level of knowledge ka rin about the things that you're trying to ask from AI. So for example, tinanong mo si AI, wala pa sa knowledge base niya na 8 na lang pala ang planets of the solar system. Tinanong mo siya, sinabi niya 10. Naniwala ka doon, hindi mo alam na 8.
Right.
So that's a false testimony. That's hallucination. So sa question mo, bro, na how are we going to check in if it's hallucinating or not? Fact check parati.
True.
So ngayon may multiple available LLMs na ngayon. You can actually use that, no, for fact checking. Or of course, go to the traditional method, no. Talagang do the traditional research. No? So totoo ba na 8 na lang yung planeta ng solar system? I-ask mo sa Google, ask mo sa other way of doing research.
Correct.
No? So para mas ma-verify mo. So kapag of course 99%, 98% fact naman, then most likely it's a factual. Doon mo mapapasabi na okay, it's not hallucinating.
Kasi me as a content creation myself, no, especially I'm dealing with a lot of Philippine regulations like taxes, mga DOLE compliance, etc. So every time, of course, I'm using AI to accelerate also my content creation, but I also practice yung fact checking. No, so again, yung nabanggit mo naman yan kanina, every time na may sinagot si AI, you also have to proofread kung ano yung
Yes,
information
hindi
nandun.
pwedeng copy-paste lang. Oo.
Hindi pwedeng copy-paste lang unless talagang tamad ka, no? Sorry
Pinadali
for...
na nga ni AI, no?
Oo, tinamad ka pa
Babasahin mo na lang.
mag-check. And true enough, marami mga outdated information
Yes.
na pinoprovide si AI, no?
Sobrang
Oo.
dami.
Halimbawa, I don't know, sa mga taxes, yung mga threshold ng de minimis benefits, for example, no? So, outdated yung sinasabi ni AI. And minsan, it takes time before niya ma-update or ma-correct yung information. It's really important na may fact-checking talaga tayong
Yes, talagang
ginagawa.
fact-checking talaga.
Right, oo.
Lalo na sa education ngayon, no?
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure if we're going to talk about that later on, pero talagang, pati nga sa plagiarism, no? On the topics of plagiarism,
Correct, oo.
on research works, thesis papers, and such, no? Kasi alam naman natin na, lalo na sa college, no? Plagiarism is a very, very grave violation.
Right,
So, it's
oo.
not just suspension, but talagang
Oo.
kick out ka talaga sa school.
Oo.
It's been a norm na, no, for a long time.
At saka may platform na rin yata mga universities ngayon to check if it's
Yes,
coming
meron na.
from AI, di ba?
But again, it's still AI.
Yeah.
So
AI versus
imagine,
AI.
it can be biased. No?
Correct.
So, again, at the end of the day, talagang very important that we know our students well. Kung professor ka man, teacher ka, or you're in the educator side, alam mo, imposibleng makasulat to ng ganito ka-perfect na ano. Hindi
Right.
have to, no? Yes. So,
Yun. Sige, so another question, ano, what would you tell people who's like really hesitating or scared to use AI? Kasi marami pa rin tayo mga
Yes.
traditional thinking na,
totoo.
you know, this will ruin our, ano, parang similarly nung na-introduce ang internet, di ba? Marami din talagang
Maraming may
natatakot.
aversion. Oo.
Aversion. No. So what would you tell them?
Ako naman kasi we don't force people to actually onboard themselves into it. No?
Mm-hmm.
Ako, personally, as an educator myself, as an AI advocate, I don't have the responsibility to force anyone to believe in it, but to educate them as well. Yun lang yung goal ko.
Right.
To make them aware about it, and it's up to them. It's up to their discretion. It's up to their discernment if whether they will use it or not. The next question will be how relevant it is to your life.
Yeah.
If you're a business owner, do you think AI will help you or not?
Yeah.
Well, on the perspective of someone who's actually using AI for my business, then definitely it's a yes.
Correct.
But again, the discernment will always come from you kasi kayo yun negosyo nyo yan So sa tingin nyo kung enough na yung efforts nyo, you're scaling well without the help of AI, then so be it. You don't have to, no? So again, ako talaga kasi I have a lot of people then that I know, lalo na yung mga nasa traditional,
Right.
traditional side.
Yeah.
Even even digital management trackers nga ayaw nila.
Yeah.
Siguro pinakaano na yung POS. No, pero I mean, there's a lot of very traditional business owners talaga, lalo na yung mga nasa older generation.
Correct.
Na they don't want to be infiltrated by this kind of technologies, which is I totally respect.
Yeah,
Kasi ibig sabihin lang nun, they have built a solid system for their business to actually operate that well.
And
Until
sustain,
now,
yeah.
yes, they're very successful pa rin.
Right.
Without even AI, they were able to do it. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
very high respect. No?
Yeah.
And if there's no need for the AI usage, then definitely, no, feel free not to use it. No? But again, masasabi ko lang naman sa mga business owners who are still afraid, no,
Yeah.
lahat naman tayo, if there's an unknown, there's always a hesitation. So, hindi tayo tatalan sa isang lugar na alam natin hindi natin alam yung lugar na yan.
Correct. True.
No? So the best way to actually learn or have the confidence to actually step out and go out of of your comfort zone and try to discover or explore new things is to really go out and learn
And try it.
it first. No?
Yeah.
And the best way to learning it is to actually using it or
Yeah.
trying it. Yun
Correct.
sabi niyo nga. No? So yun lang, kung sa tingin niyo maraming mawawala sa inyo kapag sinubukan niyo, then no, don't risk at all. Pero
Right.
kung wala naman mawawala, what's stopping you? Yun na naman sa akin.
Correct. Ako, perspective ko naman dyan is that, like nabanggit ko kanina, when nung na-introduce ang internet, marami nag-hesitate. Nung na-introduce ang email, marami nag-hesitate. Naalala ko before, pag gagawa ka ng account online, hindi mo gagamitin yung pangalan mo eh.
Yeah.
Kasi natatakot ka
Yes,
na
alias lang. No?
alias lang, may mga call sign ka,
Yes.
di ba? Pero ngayon, it's already a norm na gamitin yung sarili mong pangalan. Nung inintroduce ang ang iPhone, marami nag-hesitate, di ba? Na
May Siri, may Alexa.
May Alexa. Si with the likes of BlackBerry, hindi nag-adapt dun sa change. Ngayon, nasa na si BlackBerry ngayon, di ba? They nag-shutdown sila because
Nokia.
si Nokia, gano'n. So, ibig sabihin, I don't think you can beat yung technology,
Yes.
di ba? Ang kailangan mo talagang gawin dito is to adapt, no? Tama ka naman, marami pa ring businesses na traditional. Kung happy na sila doon, then good for them,
Yep, good
diba?
for you. Yeah.
But if you want to scale, you want to be competitive, you want to win sa market,
Yes.
I think it's inevitable na
I love
mag-adapt.
that term, inevitable.
Oo.
Kasi it's either you adapt or you die. Yan
Exactly.
Ang
Oo. And yun nga, kung gusto mong mag-win, talagang kailangan mong survival of the fittest,
yes.
di ba?
Add ko dun bro, no? QR codes. Before, ano tong mga QR na to? Parang nakakatakot tong mga linya-linyang itim na to. Parang,
Correct.
pero right now, everyone is using QR code for payment. Now, if
Mm.
you're a business owner, lalo na sari-sari store nga, may QR code na eh. So, sabi ko, yung may mga nagbebenta nga ng taho, may GCash na. So, if you're not adapting to it, you're missing a lot of
Right.
opportunities. So,
Right.
yan.
So, where do you think AI, will be 5 years from now?
Ganda. Parang may recent interview rin ako na yun din yung question sa akin. But, I always say this about AI. We never know. Kasi, yung AI ngayon, hindi yun yung AI last year eh. So, it's really evolving, no?
Yeah.
But what I'm pretty much sure, AI 5 years from now will be something very useful, no, for us. Remember this, AI is created not to be our enemy,
Right.
but to be our support.
Yeah.
A tool for us to make things better, make things convenient, and make things more efficient. So, whatever that is, 5 years from now, whatever problems that we have on that, timeline, I'm pretty much sure AI is doing its job,
Right.
doing its purpose.
Yeah. And I think maraming tao ang parang ang impression nila is maraming evil things na mangyayari in the future, di ba? Like for example, robots will take over.
Terminator. Yes.
Terminator, ganyan. And I think yung mga giant corporations, are very, how do you call that? Parang, actually nagko-collaborate sila when it comes to regulating yung itong AI technology na to, na hindi talaga dapat umabot sa point na that will happen, yung kinatatakutan ng mga tao. Even yung mga cybersecurity ngayon, nagsisharean sila ng mga ng mga information. They help each other when it comes to pag may bagong vulnerability sa isang technology, they make sure na sinishare nila sa even their competitors. Kasi nga, if they're not gonna do that, then magkakaroon ng parang somehow chaos because sooner or later pag may na-solve yung isang competitor nila at hindi sinira sa kanila, maapektuhan din sila. I don't know if that makes sense, no? So similarly sa AI, people or these giant corporations are really vigilant when it comes to these things. Kaya hindi ako natatakot at all na me as a tech person myself. I'm also a coder eh.
Yeah.
So, alam ko how things go. Like for example, it's just a matter of shutting down the servers. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
Diba?
Kasi imagine mo, artificial intelligence still managed by humans.
Exactly. So I don't think dadating tayo doon sa point na yun.
Wala. I'm pretty much confident now Hindi tayo abot sa Terminator level.
Oo,
Kasi
oo.
human still, manages AI.
Oo, oo. Ang inaano ko lang din yan is may mga um, opinions din like people will lose their jobs, no?
Yeah.
And
Mm-mm.
all that stuff, no? And I think that's another opportunity for people to step up because actually ang may eliminate ng AI is mediocrity.
Perfect. Perfect
Diba?
answer. Yes. Mediocrity.
'Di ba? Kasi yun nga and as an individual, you have to really upskill, 'di ba? So that we work on something we really are passionate about, hindi yung mga
Yeah.
clerical work lang,
Yep.
'di ba?
Kasi
So,
things talaga, lalo yung mga clerical work na manual, very
mm-mm,
administrative
mm-mm.
na pwede na ma-automate ng AI ngayon.
Exactly.
Di ba? What's
Oo.
stopping us from doing that?
Right.
They were
Oo.
actually solving problems of mediocrity.
Yeah, yeah.
Talaga.
Iyon, so yun yung mga natatakot mo wala ng trabaho. I think it's your time to shine.
Yes.
'Di ba? I think dapat ganun yung perspective natin eh.
Yes, exactly. Kahit
Oo.
sa mga business owners, no?
Oo.
If natatakot kayo na mapapalitan yung negosyo nyo ng AI, it's not, no? Pero of course, and I always say this, I mean, it's pretty much naging, na nga siya tagline na nga siya, na AI won't replace humans, but AI will replace humans who are not using AI.
Correct. That's true.
So, yun lang yun. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if you want to be irreplaceable, then you have to adapt.
Right. Okay. So, if people would like to reach out to you and gusto nilang mag-onboard, i-onboard yung yung Smart Chat Philippines, no? How do they reach out to you?
Yeah, thank you. We have our website naman. You can just visit our website, smartchat.ph,
Okay.
and our AI will talk to you na.
Yun.
So,
Oh. Yun na yun.
You
Oo.
can also visit our Facebook page. No, you
Oo.
can send a message, and our AI will be there to assist you.
Yun. Okay. So, thank you very much, Mentor Sean. Any parting words before we end the episode?
Siguro ayun lang, make sure to follow me also on my social media platforms. So,
Okay.
I'm producing a lot of AI contents
Okay, good.
about on my official page. So, Sean Sebastian, Facebook page. Follow nyo na ako doon.
Yun.
And then, I also have my podcast as well, which i-interviewin ko rin si Mentor Dennis doon. No? That's Beyond the Hustle podcast naman. We're
Yeah.
interviewing entrepreneurs beyond the stories of their hustle.
Yun.
So
oo.
it's more of the not so shared stories on social media.
Okay,
Pero
yeah.
ito yung mga stories kung bakit sila naging successful. So, yeah, yun. That's my podcast. That's available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. So,
Very good. So, looking forward to that, no?
yes.
Okay, so thank you so much, no? Siguro, very quick summary lang na pag-usapan natin. AI is our friend, no? To me, it's our friend.
Yes.
Gamitin natin as a tool for us to be more efficient and effective dun sa ginagawa natin. Ano? Kanina pinag-usapan natin yung sales and marketing. That will help us out in terms of accelerating yung ating pag-generate ng content ideas. Madami actually, content calendar. These days, pwede ka nang mag-generate ng sarili mong images. Pag nag-ads ka, di ba? Meron tinatawag sa ads na kailangan mong gumawa ng maraming iterations of your ad creative easily sa Nano Banana, no? You
Yeah.
can create iterations.
Ang
Isang
galing.
prompt lang, di ba?
Yeah.
So, ang bilis. So, yun yung sa sales and marketing. Sabi ni Mentor Sean kanina, dun sa productivity natin, we can use Notion AI. Pa-prompt mo lang yung template, SOPs, andun na lahat. Though, of course, on top of Notion, marami pa rin namang mga platforms
Yes,
out
marami.
there, no? Yung nabanggit mo, mga CRMs like sina Salesforce, may mga AI
Google
feature na
Workspace.
yan.
Yeah.
Si Odoo sa ERP, may mga AI, ano na rin yan, platforms or modules, no? Customer service naman, I'm sure marami tayong may utilize yan na AI. And again, kung hindi tayo mag-adapt dito, mapag-iiwanan tayo ng mga competitors natin. So might as well start using it now kasi marami namang free versions, no? So again, thank you so much for watching or listening this Mentoro podcast. I think meron tayo nakaschedule din for next week. Thank you again, Mentor Sean. You can check us out at mentora.theplaygroundph.co. So, we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for having me.
All right.